is episode 2. I already had a friend, Adam, reach out to me and say that he got 10 wins without a single loss in his third game. So, that marks one success that somebody has reached before I have reached any. We're just going to jump right into it this time. I'm not going to waste time explaining the game. I will sort of talk about some of my decisions as I go, but at this point, you've watched one video. You know how the game works. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to play. If you don't, just go check out the other video. I ramble for a while, and then I describe it more or less as deeply as I understand it within a few minutes. So you can check out that one if you're by some miracle watching this without knowing how it works. So I'm going to say these are the Concerned Citizens. That seems like a good team name I would love to have sort of in my Hall of Fame. And yeah, we're just starting out with some pigs here. I'm likely just going to sell all of them. Not sure that this is going to get me a win here on round 1, but it could be a draw at least. No, definitely not. Early loss, that's fine. Like I said, I don't know if there's really a good way to like fish for a win. Look at all these pigs. Holy pigs. Holy pigs. I don't know if there's a way to... Why am I doing 4 pigs in a beehived fish? I don't know what that's supposed to do for me. Pigs suck. I guess I could put them together. Oh, this might actually work out. I think that I'll... Oh no, it's not gonna work out. It might work out. Alright. We're starting pig meta. 4 pigs, 1 fish. This is the new winning team. So that's never gonna win me another game. It's insane that got me even 1. So what do I want, though? That's the thing. Like, if I'm just sitting here rolling over and over again, which I could do with a lot of the money I have, what am I looking for? More fish, maybe? That's probably the best thing. Yeah, like another fish, that's good. Maybe I just keep rolling here a couple more times. That's okay. So I kind of like all these. And I might be able to get all of them. How many pigs do I have to sell? 5. Okay. So that gets me both this fish and then a level up on that fish. And then I think I'm going to actually bail on this pig too to get the peacock going. That's an okay team. Hopefully that peacock will be able to take a couple of things down with it. And then having these 2 fish going. I talked last time about maybe potentially having like 2 fish kind of separately level up, but I didn't really roll enough to be able to do it. So I'm wondering if... Well, there goes the peacock strategy. I don't even think I can win this. No, I can't. So I'm wondering if I just need to do a lot more rolling and a lot less settling early game. You know, I do like a swan. I do like a swan early game. Let's take it. Let's take the swan, and then we'll roll a couple more times. I don't think I need the pig anymore. I don't think that does anything for me. Garbage rolls. All really bad. Okay, moving on. Ending the turn. Yeah, it's not, I'm not thrilled about that. Sometimes you just get bad RNG. I don't know if there's like a way. I don't know how much of this game has baked in just like tough RNG. Or if you can kind of work your way out of a lot of situations. Boy, this seems like a really bad run, huh? The Concerned Citizens are not getting much done. I guess it's going to be a little bit closer than it looked, but not that close. So we're already down 5 hearts with 1 win. And not a very strong team. This pig is doing absolutely nothing for me at this point. If a pet eats shop food, the rabbit gets 1 health. Blowfish gets hurt. It deals 2 damage to a random enemy. I could, yeah, you know what? I need to just get something in there that's not a completely worthless pig. Sorry, pig. So let's go with the 2 blowfish. I've never really played blowfish before. Let's just give it a try, I guess. Deal 2 damage to all. That's not a terrible idea to run in front of the blowfish, but then I need to sell my swan, which kind of sucks. Deal 2 damage to all when it faints. Does that decrease maybe if I level it up, I wonder? That's interesting. Okay. I might abandon this little fish idea here. Or actually what I'll do is I will freeze this. I'm gonna drop my swan. I barely knew ya. And I'm gonna try dropping that hedgehog in place there. And then I'm going to roll once. That's interesting. So I've got another, so I could level up the hedgehog just to see what happens. And I think I'm gonna do that. And when the badger faints, this is only faint, not when damaged, but then this guy's when damaged. That's interesting. I think there's probably a really good viable strategy in terms of just like things that hit each other, but I worry that I'm at way too low. Yeah, like, I don't know. So that does 2 damage to everybody, which kills off the turtle there. And buffs my peacock once, but that didn't feel worth it at all, really. And that has melon armor on, which stinks, because yeah, I mean it's gonna look close again, but we're just losing. I think this is too much of a hodgepodge of a team. I can level up this and just see what happens. It deals 4 damage to all? Why would I want that? That's just gonna kill half of my team. Ugh. This feels bad. This does not feel like anything. I think I need to... I mean, this sucks, really. I kind of want it at the back, because I guess I get its utility if it's hitting all of everybody that's left on their team or something, but... I think what I like really want is an elephant almost to whack the blowfish, but that sucks. The blowfish sucks right now. Maybe I get the elephant to whack the peacock, but all of this feels like too little too late, really. I feel like I'm just scrounging for... I mean, that's like a really great roll for me, but there's no way I'm going to survive this. This run is already toast. This is like a almost minimum turn run. So it's doing good work there. It buffs up the peacock once, but then the peacock just flat out dies, and now all my other stuff just dies to this kangaroo camel combo. It's not even close. I'm just gonna speed it up because this is over. This run is dead. The concerned citizens are done already. Turn 6. Almost as bad as it can get. Brutal. Alright. So... okay, maybe I try the philosophy. Less settling, more rolling. Let's go with the pig that's gonna get a buff from the ant for round 1 and hope for a win. These are gonna be the precious mouths. This doesn't look good. This looks like a loss. I've got it on fast mode here just for early game. Maybe we'll slow it down so we can kind of watch what happens as things get a little more complicated, but I don't know, man. Sure, we'll freeze that dodo. An early dodo could be pretty good. Maybe we do some weird thing with ant dodo since we've got an early level 2, but let's see. The mosquito just like absolutely demolished my best unit. Oh, well, at least we tied. Because of that early level 2 ant buff. We got our draw. So that's nice, but... So what? I could do something stupid like this. I can roll for a dodo, that's great. I could level up my mosquito, but they're ultimately crap. I'm gonna drop them anyways. Flamingo gives 2 friends behind at +1. I may try and roll that and get one in that spot. Perhaps on my next thing, I'll sell my beaver and then I'll drop 2 flamingos between the mosquito and the ant. Perhaps that's my starting. Perhaps that's my starting move. Not looking good. Yeah. Another early loss. I mean, if you're gonna take them, now's the time to take them, but drop the beaver, get our flamingos in there. Duck feels worthless. The peacock. The dodo gives a huge attack buff to somebody. And if I get that on the peacock, it doesn't feel incredible, but maybe I merge these and I do get the peacock going in between these 2. But that doesn't even really make sense, because if that were the case, I'd want the flamingo here to help them both, because they're like my top units now. Another peacock is nice. Maybe I get the elephant and try that strategy this time. And dump the dodo. I don't have any permanent buffs happening, which sucks right now. It's all just, you know, it's all just one-off things, which aren't really helping me in the long run. And it may eke me out a win or 2 here, but like it's not sustainable. I don't think. I mean, that looked pretty good, but again, I think it's like I don't have any permanent buffs happening here. I don't have growth. Having the elephant in front really ups the peacock's attack, but lowers the health substantially. Yeah, I think that's diminishing returns because the dodo is already upping the attack quite a bit. I think we might dump this and get a turtle in here so that the peacock gets melon armor early. That giraffe is a good hit. Perhaps time to ditch the ant and then put the giraffe. Maybe we even put the giraffe on the peacock for a while. I kind of like that idea. At least for a little while, we do that. And then we... Yeah, okay, I think... Jeez. This is getting tough, and now I'm wondering... Do I even want the dodo, or do I want to try and run camels here for a bit? Okay, leveling up the peacock is good. This seems like it could go well. I'm not really looking at their team yet, but... Oh, shoot. That was kind of close. So what? We can lose one more time. But... question I have to ask is, what is everyone doing for me right now? The dodo doesn't feel like it's doing much. It's just buffing the giraffe, which I don't know that I care about. The giraffe is really only there to help the peacock. The turtle is there to help the peacock as well, survive something. But if the peacock doesn't already have huge attack by the time it's using its melon armor, then it's kind of pointless. So I almost wonder if the turtle goes. The turtle might go. And then the... yeah. I think the turtle goes for now. In exchange for a camel. And then I think we might end up using a kangaroo in the future, but let's take a roll or two here. Getting a giraffe is pretty good. Leveling up the dodo is nice. It's just that I don't really care. It's buffing a giraffe I don't care about. So why would I bother? Right? I don't know that the dodo's an answer here. I'm gonna freeze it and I'll take another roll just to see if we get anything more appealing. I think I'm gonna garlic armor the camel for this turn while I think about this. Because the peacock is getting up there with a 5-9. And that's looking okay, and it's helping, right? Like, look at that, 8-14, 9-16, and it hasn't even done its own attacking yet, so that's pretty good. That was a pretty handy win. So that's win 2. We still have one loss that we can eat. Leveling up the giraffe would be great. This is good garlic armor. I'm not convinced the dodo matters, but I'm gonna keep it held for now. The thing that I think probably happens instead is like the flamingo goes and then... But then the dodo's just always buffing the giraffe. I guess that's not terrible because it makes the giraffe like viable in its own way, if that makes sense. Like, it makes the giraffe viable beyond just feeding feeding them. And I think the kangaroo then slides, like, in between the giraffe and the peacock eventually. Instead of the flamingo. I think these are the two units I want to try and get into the scheme, but... let's even just try now. The flamingos are really not doing much for me. I'm gonna slip the kangaroo in here. Or where am I gonna put it? Maybe, let's try there. I don't really have the... oh, well, these are kind of nice hits. I don't really have the benefit of just being able to say I'm gonna try this. I probably should just continually be leveling up. Yeah, like, this is bad. I'm just done now. Because that horse just eats literally everything in my deck. That's horrible. Oh, God. My deck is so bad. I think that still needs to be there, but... it just sucks. The whole thing just kind of sucks. Like, this is almost not good enough to even be behind one of these yet. I don't know what, if anything, can, like, save me here. potentially helping the camel get better, but so what? He gives 4 attack to that, so maybe I just make the giraffe garlic armor just an absolute last ditch attempt at even getting something out of this, but I'm not loving this run either. I don't think this is going anywhere. Just getting destroyed. Ugh. Yeah, melon armor too to save that. This is not looking good. At least I got 2 attacks and it's not enough. Not even close to enough. Oh god, okay. Let's do another run real quick. Let's just try again, I guess. I take both beavers, but then I'm gonna roll. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 3 beavers. I don't know if that was worth it. Anyways, whatever. We'll just try. Oh, I was hoping I'd get like the eager beavers here. We are the slippery firemen. The beavers are pretty slippery. That's the whole thing with them, right? They're slidey. Does this... Nope, doesn't win. I was going to say, does this win? But no, of course, as usual, we eat our first loss early. So what the hell do I want here? What I was kind of thinking was I would go like that and then just like sell off every single one of my beavers and hope that they buff the fish. Oh my god, they're all gonna buff the fish. That is really good. Okay, that's pretty good. That worked out really well. Because that guy buffs the fish too, and then I just got another fish. Huh. Let's buff the 4-8. And I guess we just end turn there. We can't roll anymore. That seems like a pretty good start. But I don't know where it goes from here. I don't have any strategy yet. I don't even know if this gets me a win. No. It's gonna give me a draw. Having a 4-8 just gets me a draw. Okay, more pigs. Do we go peacock strategy again? Maybe we try it. I'm not gonna settle for any pigs here. It doesn't feel worth it. Elephant is decent synergy early with that. And then maybe I run like a... I'd probably just get rid of this and swap it for the beaver if for no other reason than when I sell the beaver next turn, it buffs the health of somebody. That's what I'm thinking. So it's a 3-4, which basically does squat for me. It's still not even going to be enough to get a win. Oh my god, I'm eating losses like crazy already. Tonight is not my night. I don't want horses. I don't want a mosquito. I don't want any of this stuff. Oh my god, it's awful. I mean, like, I guess a dodo is gonna help this become viable, but... Like, I'm not even getting matches. I guess I could level up my fish and then buff everything, and maybe I'll try that. So I'll level up my fish, and then I will... Oh. That seems like a really good grouping there. That could be something. That could be something. I'm actually gonna freeze that apple too. So now I'm thinking that... yeah, because I'm kind of like passing along. This seems pretty good. Is it enough, though, to even get one win? It is. Okay. Okay, that's something. So now I'm thinking buffing this camel huge is like a major key to success here. Somehow getting that camel a lot of health is like, should be a max priority here. Let's put the peacock up. Let's buff the camel a little bit, and we'll just take one roll. I may just buff the camel again. I might just try feeding this camel as like as a whole strategy. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see how I get owned. Okay. Well, I mean, that's one way to get owned, but so far so good. Hey, look at that. Okay, 2 wins in a row since we hit this little combo here. The snail is really good, but I don't think I can afford to drop any of these guys for it. So I am gonna feed the camel again. And then I think I take the dodo level up and I freeze in this fish here, because that will potentially allow us to get closer to a level 3 fish down the line. I'm starting to like this team. It was looking very, very bad for a second there, but now I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing here. I need to get some like potentially some kind of like garlic armor or something on him here, because like these guys coming at the end having like a 10-10 after all of this seems like such a good way to close that. So I'm gonna level up that peacock. I'm gonna pair the camel again. I'll take a roll. I think I'm just gonna keep pairing that camel. Well, so now I'm wondering, the more the camel gets hurt, the better the peacock gets, but the camel can't get hurt that much if the elephant's not holding up anymore. So it all kind of hinges on different people here. Let's try giving the elephant a little buff. I don't know. I'm probably missing something big here. I think I'm maybe missing who the linchpin of this whole plan is, but that's not bad. That's 3 hits. I like that. Because, yeah, I don't know. I can't even really... That looked great. That looked fantastic. 3 people left there. That's 4 wins now. Really, the elephant... I don't know what... I'm not smart enough to figure out what is really happening here and what my successes are. Okay, leveling up the camel would obviously be good. Starting to get closer and closer to having a fish level up. I think I'm going to... The thing is, again, with the peacock is that, well, it gets health from the camel. That's where it gets health. Right. So it gets health from the camel, and the camel gives health when it gets hurt. So really buffing either the elephant or the camel is pretty valuable. The elephant is buffing the elephant probably makes the most sense, actually, more than the camel, because if the elephant is consistent, then everything else I want to happen happens. Whereas if the camel is even if the camel is consistent, there's stuff that can get in the way. This is a perfect example. So the elephant is just dead, but it did get at least one hit off, right? Oh, this is now I'm just toast, but that's a way better team than mine. But we can take that loss. I think we can even take another loss still, so... Yeah, the elephant being really good is really, like, more important. I need to start getting some stuff on these guys, so, like, okay, so this last turn here, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this camel leveled up, and then I'm going to... gonna roll once. Oh, that gives every level 2 +1/+1. That is really good if... Oh god, there's so much I need to do here. I think I'm gonna feed the fish. And I'm gonna leave a lot of stuff kind of frozen here, but... I don't know, I can take one more loss, but... I feel like I'm too scattershot. I'm not really getting... In a way, I'm not getting the rolls I want. And I don't have any armors or anything on, which is definitely hurting me. Okay, so I got 2 attacks in. So 10/20 is pretty good. Yeah, okay, we got a win. We got another win there. That's win 5. I think that's officially the best I've ever done while recording. Let's roll a couple times here. Okay, so that fish level up is great. Because that just kind of boosts everyone. I'm going to unfreeze this pear. And I am going to freeze this peacock. The thing is that getting an elephant level up would almost be the best possible thing I could do right now. But I don't have... The penguin would be helping so much is the other thing. I may need to ditch the dodo for the penguin, which also hurts, but because it's not going to be helping my elephant at all, but maybe I keep it for one more turn, because then also potentially I'm talking about getting a buff off that snail if I lose. This makes very little sense, I think, but I'm just gonna try it. Okay, that's a good hit, because I need that. I think I need that on the camel. And I could maybe... No, I don't need to freeze that. It keeps coming up so much, and I don't think I need it that bad. I think what I really need is to level up my elephant and get a penguin in instead of the dodo. That is what I'm thinking. Oh, we lose. Okay, so this maybe is not the worst thing that could have happened. So do I have enough to do everything I want to do here? If I sell this, it's what, 2? That brings me to 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, yeah. And then I actually have 1 to spare, I think. So if I do this, everyone gets a buff from the snail. The snail then goes, this comes in, and I mean, that doesn't really need to come in. It doesn't help me, and all it does is use gold. But then who do I give this to? The elephant? So that it can keep going longer? Yeah, I think that's the right move. I do a roll. Oh, God, just terrible. Not at all what I want. Oh, that's really good. That's really good for somebody. No, that bison is really good too. This is tough. What I really need to be hitting on is elephants, but I'm not. I don't know. Because maybe even that bison goes in place of the... Well, no, because I lose a lot of synergy if that bison goes in place of the Hmm. Yeah, that didn't help, huh? I think I'm just dead now. Wasn't enough. Yeah. That was looking the best of anything that I've run so far, but that still wasn't great. Um, yeah. Okay, well that's the end of this one. I edited the last one because I had a sound bug that I was kind of trying to edit around, but hopefully this one I can just kind of put up raw. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep kind of doing this as I'm having fun with it, because I am, and trying to get a win. If you also want to get a win before me, by all means, feel free to reach out and let me know that you've done so while I keep desperately pushing against the boundaries of my brain to attempt to get past like 6 wins. I got 9 wins once. That's the best I've done. I got to 9 off camera, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to play off camera very much. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I post sometimes. You can subscribe if you want. I'll talk to you later.